Gemini, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will take you from August the 7th to the 14th. I've already posted your general readings for August and your love readings. So just give me a minute. Okay, that's really interesting. Your additional guidance card is new life. Okay, so, this is exactly what I got when I looked at your reading, this sort of sense of newness, but there might be having to walk away from something or going on some inner search in order to bring this new life into being, because there's no new beginnings without an ending. Now, you don't have the Death card, so I don't quite understand why I'm getting that feeling for you. I think it's because you end with the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups has been coming up for a lot of people recently. It's about a decision to end something. It doesn't always have to be a relationship. It can be a habit, an emotional way of responding to life, which is keeping you feeling small. It's an amazingly powerful card because he's dressed in purple and blue, which is the colours of spirituality. So as we let go, we get new energy to create new things in our life, which is the new life, okay? Basically, you can't, if your hands are full, you can't accept the new that wants to happen. The bottom of the deck is the Libra card. It's a Justice card. So there's a bit of sense of, I don't like the card in this deck. I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't get on very well with it. In this card, she's blindfolded, which means there's a sense of uncertainty. In all my years as a tarot reader, I've never read Justice that way, but I have to go with it. But there's a sense of balance wanting to be restored. Actually, as a sense of balance being restored, Gemini, that's what I'm getting, because the crowning card is a Nine of Discs, so there might be some time spent in solitude. The Nine of Discs is a really happy solitude card. It's about someone who enjoys being alone. They enjoy pottering. They enjoy the fruits of their own labour. And it's maybe that is creating this balance for you, this sense of being balanced, of being stabilised, of being... I'm getting you in quite a good place, actually. Even now, there's definitely change going on. Now, you start the week, two emotional cards, Six of Cups with the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups is the victory card in a way. I see someone who's overcame some stuff. They've been through the dark night and they've came out and they're holding the Grail, which means they've won some sort of inner battle. This could be you moving forward on an emotional front, because it's with the Six of Cups, which is about reconciliation, getting what you want, as a sense of emotional satisfaction and happiness for your Gemini as you start the week. I absolutely love seeing that, but this theme of getting what you want but having to let go of some stuff is really predominant for me. You then move to the energy of the Hanged Man with the Seven of Discs. They're almost the same cards. They're about waiting for something. Okay, the Hanged Man deliberately turns himself upside down, Gemini, okay? He does it so he can get a broader perspective on things. So he can see through the eyes of a divine, which always sees the wholeness. But both cards are pointing to a time of waiting, of non-action. Like the Seven of Discs, she's waiting to pick the fruits. Now, she's got no doubt that these fruits are going to harvest. So this is not fear energy. It's the energy of waiting, of being rather than doing. And both cards speak of the same energy. And the Nine of Discs is about trying to enjoy being in that life position without rushing backwards, rushing forwards, Just try and celebrate just being, okay? Now, you then move to the Empress with the Tower card, and this is where the change starts to come in for me. The Empress is about love. She can be about motherhood, family, housing. Now, the Empress doesn't have to do anything, remember? Because you know when we plant a seed, we might have to do a little bit of work, but it grows if it's in the right condition. So the Empress represents being in the right state of mind, being in the right conditions. It represents love. The Tower is about breaking down old structures so something new can happen. And I think that's what these two cards together are saying. I think for some Geminis, there might be change around housing. There might be changing around family, around love, around relationships, because the Empress is relational. She's a number 3, she's a goddess, so there's definitely some change happening here. This could be like a child leaving home for some of you, and it's that season in the UK, so I'm just saying there's definitely, I can see that theme. Some old structure has been taken down, so something new can emerge here. Because then you go to the 8 of Cups again, which is, this is a card about having to let go of something so new life can come through. It's not a tragedy card. It's not about loss, but it's about a clear-cut decision. It might be a habit. It might be a decision to stop dwelling on something, to stop obsessing about something. It's a decision to stop something so a new life can start, so a new pattern can emerge, so you can be more happier, Gemini, so you can have more joy, more love and more abundance. It's with the Knight of Swords, so this could be an air sign. Again, this is you, sorry. This could be you charging forward. You've made a decision and you want to move forward. My only warning with this card is sometimes this Knight can be a bit shut down emotionally. He doesn't always consider other people's feelings. Now, I know we're all a bit like that sometimes. You know, that is sort of human nature. You know, we have got a tendency to not consider others, but be careful of that. Very interesting, Gemini, but particularly for any Geminis who are leaving something behind, maybe you have to be thoughtful of other people. That's what the Empress is. You know, look after the relational matrix, because without it, life can become quite, it becomes quite difficult. We don't always see why, though. But there's definitely a change leading to this new life. I have no idea what it is. There's a decision to move forward, for some old structure to come down. Because it's the Empress, it's probably something to do with housing, family, relationships. For some Geminis, you're looking for something more, and you've made a decision to charge ahead and go for it. Just be mindful of the relational fabric of life. Love the people that you're leaving behind. And I guess that's what the Justice card is saying. Because everything comes back to us eventually. Just try and love what you're leaving behind. If it's a habit, person, place, or thing, I've no idea. Really interesting week here. Fascinated, Gemini, to how this reading is going to play out for you. But I wish you all the best. Loads of love. Bye.